She smirked and said, "I only married you for your family's money." I smiled back, "Perfect. Because you just lost access to all of it." Her breakdown when the prenup she mocked became the reason she walked away with nothing. I'm 35, born and raised in Austin, Texas. I'm the older son in a family that people around here call quiet rich. My parents aren't celebrities or politicians, but they've owned a manufacturing company since before I was born, and they've always been well off. I grew up in comfort, but not in luxury. My parents made sure my brother and I worked, saved money, and understood responsibility. I work in software, and I'm not flashy. I live pretty normally. I've had a few long-term relationships before, but nothing worked out, mostly because I wasn't good at picking people who didn't treat me like an ATM. So yes, I became cautious. Then I met Madison. She was 29, worked as a bartender, pretty, confident, and honestly, she made me feel interesting again. When we first talked, she didn't ask what I did for work. She didn't ask about my family. She was just funny and easy to talk to. I liked being around her. I liked how she carried herself. For the first few months, I thought she was genuinely into me. I didn't see red flags, or maybe I ignored them. She liked nice restaurants. She liked gifts. She liked the idea of dating a man who had his life together. I thought none of that was unreasonable. I was older, stable, and I wanted to treat the person I loved well. Things moved fast. We were engaged within 10 months. My parents weren't thrilled, but they didn't fight me. They've always been careful with money, and they insisted we sign a prenup. Madison laughed when she saw me stressed about it. "Relax, Ethan," she said. "I'm not here for your family's money. If this makes your parents feel better, I'll sign anything." She said it with a smirk, like the prenup was a joke. She didn't read it. Not a page. Not a paragraph. She literally signed at the highlighted spots and slid it back across the table. "This is pointless," she said. "If two people love each other, they shouldn't obsess over stuff like this." I believed she loved me. I really did. The first year of marriage was fine. Not amazing, not terrible. Madison liked spending money but not insanely. She upgraded her wardrobe, she went out more, she posted more online. I didn't think much of it. But slowly, things changed. She started making comments about us moving into my parents' bigger property. She asked why we still lived in my small house when my family had mansions. She didn't like that my brother Noah openly disliked her. She didn't like that my parents were polite but distant. She wanted me to cut ties with my family financially and emotionally. She didn't say it directly, but everything she implied pointed to that. Then she asked me to add her to my personal account. Not a joint account where we both put money in. She wanted my personal savings account. When I asked why, she said, "Because we're married. Married couples don't keep secrets." I told her I wasn't comfortable mixing finances like that. She got cold for 2 days. I should have known right there something was off. But I kept trying to believe she still loved me. The turning point came when Noah, my younger brother, sent me a video. He'd been out with friends at a bar, and Madison was there too. She told me she was going out with coworkers, which was normal, so I didn't think anything was weird. Noah recognized her at the bar and recorded a video. He didn't confront her, he just sent it to me. In the video, Madison was talking to some guy. Not touching him, not kissing him, but the vibe was comfortable. Too comfortable. She held a drink in one hand and flipped her hair like she was auditioning for something. Her friend said something like, "Girl, you're lucky you found a guy like him." Madison laughed. Then she said the line that basically destroyed everything. "Oh please. I married him for stability. And his family's money? That's the real gold mine. I'm set for life. Set. For. Life." I felt something inside me switch off. Not anger. Not heartbreak. Just a quiet settling. Like everything suddenly made sense. But I didn't confront her. I decided to wait and see how far she'd go. About a month later, Madison sat across from me in the living room. It was a random Tuesday night. She had this serious face on, the type she used when she wanted something. She said, "We need to talk." I said okay. She folded her arms and took a deep breath. "I think we should separate for a bit," she said. "Not divorce yet. Just space." I asked why. She stared right at me and shrugged. "I don't feel fulfilled. And I think I deserve compensation for the time I've invested in this marriage." Compensation. I actually thought I misheard her. "You want compensation?" I repeated. She nodded like it was the most normal request in the world. "I mean, Ethan, I married you for stability. For the life you could offer. For your family's money. And honestly, I don't feel guilty saying that out loud. I put up with a lot. I deserve something when this ends." Then she smirked at me. That same smirk she had when she signed the prenup. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't react emotionally at all. I just said, quietly, perfect. Because you just lost access to all of it. She tilted her head, confused. Ethan, stop being dramatic. Divorce means I get half. I told her she might want to sit down before opening her mouth again. Then I went to the office, grabbed the prenup, and laid it on the coffee table. She rolled her eyes. That stupid thing? Nobody takes prenup seriously. Courts do, I said. She scoffed. There's no way it holds up. I opened it to the section her lawyer approved, the same lawyer my mom paid for so Madison couldn't claim she had no representation. It stated, she gets no alimony. She gets no marital property. She gets no access to family assets. She gets none of my personal savings. And in cases of infidelity or leaving the marriage voluntarily, she waives all financial claims. Her face changed slowly, like her brain struggled to accept what she was seeing. She whispered, wait, what? No. This isn't what I signed. It's exactly what you signed, I said. I didn't read that. That's not my fault. She grabbed the papers and flipped through them desperately. This doesn't count. It absolutely counts. She started breathing like she'd run a mile. You tricked me, she said. You said you didn't care about money, I replied. So I assumed the prenup really was pointless to you. She slammed her hand on the table. You can't do this to me. I'm not doing anything to you, I said. You built the relationship on money. I'm just showing you the bill. She didn't talk to me for the rest of the night. The next day she demanded a divorce lawyer. Fine. We hired lawyers. Hers probably told her the same thing mine told me, the prenup was airtight. She tried every angle, claiming she was emotionally pressured, claiming she didn't understand the document, claiming my family intimidated her, claiming it was unfair, claiming the prenup violated her rights. Her lawyer was honest, you signed it voluntarily. You had independent counsel. This will be enforced. Madison switched to panic mode. Full meltdown. Crying, yelling, bargaining, threats, everything. I stayed calm. Completely calm. It wasn't revenge. I just felt like I'd been released from something heavy. Her last hope was calling my parents. She demanded a meeting with them. She walked into their house like she still had power. She started crying immediately. Richard, Helen, you can't let Ethan leave me with nothing. I gave him my best years. My dad doesn't do emotional manipulation. He asked, Madison, did you or did you not tell people you married our son for money? She stuttered. My mom added, and did you or did you not sign a prenup without reading it, claiming you didn't need to because you weren't after money? Madison said, I didn't think it mattered. My dad said, it matters now. My mom leaned forward. You tried to use our son. You tried to use our family. And now you're upset the safety net you assumed would catch you isn't there. Madison broke down in full sobs. It didn't change anything. The divorce took 4 months. She walked away with her clothes, her phone, her old car, and about $7,000 from her personal account. That was it. No house. No alimony. No split assets. Nothing from me, nothing from my family. She begged me at one point, Ethan, please. Don't let me start over from zero. But she didn't love me. She loved what she thought she could get from me. And once she realized she miscalculated, she reacted like someone losing a lottery ticket they thought they'd already cashed. I wasn't cruel. I just didn't let myself be used anymore. After the divorce, she tried to rebuild her influencer thing, but nobody cared. She tried bartending again, but the stress got to her. She moved apartments twice. Her Instagram posts turned passive-aggressive and attention-seeking. She sent me one last message months later, you ruined my life. I responded, I didn't ruin anything. I just stopped funding it. She didn't reply. People ask if I'm bitter. I'm not. I'm relieved. I'm not proud that I married someone who didn't care about me. But I'm proud that I got out without destroying myself financially or emotionally. The prenup didn't kill the marriage. Her intentions did. She mocked it. She dismissed it. She underestimated me. She assumed I'd panic and hand her money to make the divorce go smoothly. Instead, I let the document she laughed at decide her future. And honestly? It was the cleanest ending I could have asked for.